Good evening and thank you for joining us. It is December in Ottawa, so the bitter cold is to be expected, though many were hoping it wouldn't set in quite this early, especially those experiencing homelessness who are struggling to find places to warm up as Ottawa's shelter system is under pressure and temperatures are reaching close to -26 tonight when you factor in the wind chill. CTV's Natalie Van Rooy is live with more on how shelters are preparing. Natalie.
Austin, frostbite can happen in minutes and it can be deadly when skin is exposed. At the Ottawa Mission, there are concerns about capacity issues nearly a year after someone died on the streets from the extreme cold.
A mat, and hopefully in a day or two they'll get a bed in one of the dorm rooms upstairs.
At the Ottawa Mission, beds will be set up here for those experiencing homelessness during this latest cold snap.
And we've got people sleeping in the waiting area, very unfortunately, and plastic chairs are on the floor. And what was 10 to 15 people in September and October has now gone up to about 35 or 40 people a night.
Capacity has long been an issue, and there are rising concerns as the temperatures drop significantly overnight.
People's lives are at risk. We saw in this city for the first time in years last January, 2 people froze to death outside. Both of them, it seemed to be mental health issues where unfortunately they didn't know to be inside was a safer bet.
When it's this cold, frostbite can happen in minutes. That's why Peter Tilley is encouraging people living on the streets to get inside.
So our frontline staff will increase their rounds. They'll go into this block here, they'll go down the driveways, they'll go in behind the houses on the back porches and just make sure nobody's at risk of exposure.
Tilley says if you see someone who appears to be sleeping outdoors, don't hesitate to call 311 for help.
311 and the Salvation Army mobile outreach van will show up and bring them to the Mission, the Shepherd, Salvation Army or Cornerstone. We will make arrangements to get them out to St. Joseph Boulevard or to Queen Street or to the YMCA where apparently there are a few beds available.
And this is just the beginning of the extreme cold. Tilley is hoping there's no repeats of the tragedy from last winter when a man was found frozen to death in Centertown.
For anyone out there, keep your eyes and ears open. Pay attention perhaps if you see somebody in distress or somebody cuddled up.
And to prevent frostbite, dress in loose, layered, waterproof clothing, limit trips outside, and limit time outdoors when those temperatures are freezing cold. And signs of frostbite include pins and needles and numbness. Austin.
Yeah, always so important to remember that number 311. If you do see anyone outside, make sure you check on them, folks. Natalie, thank you very much for this.